So, guys, today we are supposed to start our, uh, you know, earned value management analysis, and let me share with you people the slides. And before then, that I should have a discussion with you, all you people you have joined, and here we are. Uh, you know, let me share with you that what we are going to study today. But before than that, I should make a discussion with you people, right? Many people are going to attend it as a recorded because very few people are there in the in the live session. So as of now, you remember that there was initiate phase, there was planning phase, there is execution phase, monitoring phase. This is the same point from where we started our complete journey, and then there is a closing phase. Okay, so within initiate phase, our project was supposed to get approvals, basic kind of documentation approvals, basic design, bidding, and all that. Within planning, we have covered all those 9 lectures. There were many self-paced as well. We started learning that how to start our project right from bidding, considering our all those documentations, the same sequence you have to carry out. You are working, that is what I'm talking about, the process, following up the process. Data can be changed, like maybe if there is a building, the deliverables will be different, piping deliverables will be different, but the concept, the mindset will remain same. So right now there is a planning phase, right? We have covered so far. So there is scope management, time management, cost management, resource management, and we have compiled all that data in a as a project schedule within Primavera P6, and we learned many amazing features: how to create S curves, spreadsheets, how to take that data out of Primavera P6, get into Excel, and define different kind of progress parameters like X, this S curve and all that, right? So that was our planning. Within execution, we have covered in recent self-paced sessions. So how many people have done that tracking as well? Please. How many people? My voice is clear. How many people have done that tracking? Please just write their tracking, or please give me your response at which lecture you are right now. Please, one time, because I want to summarize it. This is gonna be our. Okay, please, everybody, write in the chat box area at which lecture you are practicing right now. Doesn't matter. You are at lecture number 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Please, please don't feel like I'm not gonna say you anything. Okay, Sarfaz is 8. Malik Usman is on tracking. That's wonderful, Usman. You are up to the mark. Are you enjoying Malik Usman tracking? Because there are multiple phases, not phases, there are multiple templates, smart sheets are added there as well. So other people should also respond, 15 people, and only 2 people are giving me the information. Please, everybody should update me which lecture you are covering right now, which lecture you are practicing right now, everybody, please. So Bahrul Amin, Abdul Wahab, Hamad, Harish Babu, Desai, many people are out there. Please, would you like to tell me about this thing? Please, I'm waiting for that. Okay, Abdul Wahab, lecture number 6, 7, 6, 7th. So, what exact the thing which is going to stop you to cover all these things side to side with me? What exactly that tough situation which is actually stopping you to cover all those remaining lectures? Can you please share in this chat box area? Because at the start of this session, I always, every session, I always try to convey them that, these 2 months are very important. And right now, I expect all of you people don't get it into the kind of thing that into the folders. When I say like this, it means you are going to save all recordings into the folders, and then years after years, you just memorize, okay, I have taken that training, but on hands, there is nothing. When you will be interviewed, because there are two important things going on. You are going to learn this thing, and then at the same time, you are going to apply for the jobs. For job factor, you have to succeed in job interviews. So this is the easiest way, to learn anything in the easiest way is to just follow the process. Otherwise, it will get tougher, more tougher for you people. So Arbaz saying stuck in reporting, like how to create weekly report. Arbaz, I have shared that is nothing. Are you on tracking phase, Arbaz? Are you on the tracking phase? Okay. So just whatever I have covered for you people, just go through that one. You will get grip on that thing as well, Arbaz. Don't worry. Just practice. And there are many weekly reporting systems I'm going to share with you. You have no idea about it. I will be sharing maybe more than what you think. But first, you have to cover what I'm delivering you. In tracking, I have made limited things. Why? Because I don't want you people to get confused. I want you on the straight line. Once you are going to get that everything in one cycle, then there are many things on my Career with Vikas platform. Don't worry at all. Many amazing things, right? So the whole idea is to just revise the complete strategy that within planning we were supposed to submit that baseline, right? Within this planning phase, just you have to fulfill two assignments. The first one is CPM, how to create your critical path method up to lecture number 6. And the second assignment is to create your planning package or submission of baseline, which I have covered in lecture number 9. Is that clear? So these two assignments should be there. Be honest with you and cover these both things, because that is the only way I can recommend you people to write your field experience in your resume. Because right after this one, many people are going to find out jobs there. So in job interviews, if you are going to claim that I have been working, or you are going to merge your previous experience, like there are two ways. I always ask my students that there are two ways to express yourself as a planning engineer. One way, just remember, focus, stay focused, right? One way, just to write as it is your resume, whatever you have been doing, like you are QA/QC engineer and suddenly you got this training and then you try to transform your career as a planning engineer. That is not gonna work. If you are working as a design engineer, QA/QC engineer, site engineer, and after this training, in condition, you have done all the lectures by your hands, you have memorized each and everything, you have gone through the practice properly, and then you are going to add all the terminologies I have been added from lecture 1 to lecture till last lecture, right? In your resume, even I have a separate module of resume development. And then you are not going to mention there about the training, but you are going to merge your recent 2 years experience that recently I am working as a planning engineer somewhere. So that is more attention taker thing, right? Recruiter is going to give you attention. They are going to consider for next job interview. You understand? That is why these assignments are important for you. So be honest with you, cover them up. Then execution phase is all about tracking, how to receive your data, which is covered in our tracking session. And today I'm going to cover about monitoring and control phase, like how to prepare our reports. There is a very comprehensive methodology to which we call earned value management analysis. That is your third assignment and the last assignment. And I would consider after this, there is a closing phase that is part of your EOT, that is separate thing, right? Your next goal should be to learn EOT, delay analysis and claims management. Right now, this session is going to address like EVMS, how to make reporting, and there are many amazing things as well, which I will be sharing by the end of this today's session, right? So are you ready to take this earned value management systems? So there are enough people as well, and let's start. So earned value management is a method of calculating project status, because we are supposed to submit weekly progress reports, monthly progress reports, that would be mentioned in our contract document, frequency of reporting system. So every report is going to mention project status, highlight the project status. So in our construction industry or oil and gas industry, earned value is a project management technique which will be utilized to highlight project status. You understand? Is that clear? First of all, if somebody is going to ask you in job interview, this topic is very important from the perspective of job interview. They are, maybe if you are going to claim, oh, I have been working recently as a planning engineer, they will directly ask you from CPM, right? Then baseline schedule, okay, and then earned value management. To pass job interview is very easiest way because there are popular questions: CPM, baseline schedule submission, project quality, and earned value management. They have only 30 minutes, and you can impress them by uh, you know uh, uh, expertising in these topics and all that. Okay, so how to do this analysis? There is a comparison analysis. We call it comparison analysis. What is the comparison in between, like baseline, planning phase, and actual work or site work, right? The comparison between what you thought and what you got. Simple. You understand? So that is our whole scenario earned value management analysis. And earned value management analysis is going to give you the project status from two perspectives, from time and cost. Like in these are the major project status uh, factors or parameters. From these two parameters, every client, consultant, or stakeholder is going to know about either project is time wise or cost wise. You know, so after applying these two perspectives, you are going to know about either my project is behind the schedule or ahead of schedule. Now, what does mean by that? By a certain date, you are going to submit a progress report like 12th of January. Now, there are two parameters available, like a planned value, which is coming from the planning phase. You are supposed to deliver project progress 20%. As per site data, it is maybe 15%, so you are behind of the schedule. If it is 22%, you will be ahead of schedule. You have delivered more what you promised by this date. So I'm going to explain each and everything, how to calculate these things and all that. But here I'm just giving you an overview. What does mean by behind or ahead of schedule? Then from the cost perspective, either you are losing money or you are saving money, over budget and under budget. And on the basis of these conditions, you can predict your project future, like forecasting, how we are going to end up during our execution. Is that clear? So earned value management is a project management technique which is going to help us to find out project status from time and cost perspective, and it is comparison analysis between baseline and site data. Simple. And to implement earned value management analysis, we need to understand or we need to find out or explore three important terminologies. The first one is planned value, which is coming from planning phase. Earned value is coming from site data, right? Planned value is coming from baseline. Baseline, you have already logged the baseline till lecture number 9. The value, the data which you thought which was part of your plan, baseline, that is called planned value. Earned value is site work done data. Now, the third important terminology is actually actual cost. This is the actual cost which is spent on that work done. There are two different things. Work done itself is a different thing, and amount spent on work done is a different thing. How? Like I just see things like I have planned like to make a foundation, right? That's what I will be explaining in my upcoming step by step. Like here, I'm going to share with you the planned value. So planned value is the amount of the task that is supposed to have been completed by that date of reporting. So let me share with you this complete one Excel sheet, and over here, let me, okay, I'm just, see this sheet I have been, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Because that I opened that sheet, but I could not make enable for editing and all that. Just 1 minute. Okay. So you can understand these all these things easily, right? So here we are. You have to stay focused, right? So we have already done this sheet in lecture number 8. The same way I'm going to share with you that how to understand, like this is our data date. We call data date the date until we need to report to our client and all that, right? Week number 5. Here we are going to assume week number 5 is data date or cutoff date. Both can be used, like cutoff date, which is going to cut future from the past. This is the moment where we are reporting to the client. Data date, or why we call it data date, because up to this date we are going to gather data from site and planning phase, right? So this is our cumulative plan. So cumulative planned value, let me share with you. Okay, 1 minute. Here, see, this is the same lecture number 8 sheet. How many people have gone through this sheet? How many people? Please. Everybody know about it. Now it's okay. Can you see on this Excel sheet? Can you see this Excel sheet? Okay. So this was S-curve sheet. So I'm gonna use this to make you understand about the planning phase and your earned value and actual cost. So here we are. So right now I'm just assuming week number 5 as a data date, and I'm going to submit that report. So, but this report should not be only giving the statistics about time and cost. It should be interlinked, like time and cost with each other. So this is my data date. Up till this date, I'm supposed to submit the progress report. So this is my planning phase. Let me define planned value again. Planned value is actually the amount of the task, either it can be in percentage or in the shape of money, that is supposed to have been completed by that data date of reporting, right? So this is your planning strategy. So first week you are going to deliver this much progress, second week, third week, and if you talk about cumulatively, so your 100% project is designed under this line. See, this is your, let me change the color for this one. See, this is your planning baseline, how you are going to deliver week by week, and by the end of 17th week you will be delivering 100%. Do you understand what I'm saying? Please, is that clear? Okay, this is our strategy. So Primavera P6 is going to pick up automatically the plan data until the data date automatically, because when we have gone through the tracking, I have made you step by step understanding how to track our project. So there in the schedule window we are going to select this data date. So Primavera P6 is going to automatically calculate that data date plan value. Okay, but here I'm gonna make you understand in Excel sheet each and everything, because it is more easy to understand. Once you will understand the process, it's more easy to talk about the discussions, how to get into the detail of all of these things, right? So week 5, the planned value, by the end of week 5 we are supposed to deliver progress 25.99%. Is that clear? That is something part of our baseline. Everybody clear about this one? Any confusion, please highlight. I'm just defining about the planned value. Do you understand? I'm supposed to submit progress till week 5. And from baseline, the planned value will be over here. See, 25.99%. Is that clear? Please make me sure so that I can move. Why? Oh my gosh. Let me share. Why? Surface say why? Because this is my plan, my friend. There is a big logic. You have, let me share with you. This is your activities. These are your activities, right? You have given this duration has been converted into these man hours, and these man hour has concluded these weightages, right? And then they are linked up with each other, and respective weightages have been added. These are time interval values and these are cumulative values. So why? The answer of why? Because this is the plan. This is the plan. Because All these values cumulatively are going to give you 25.9%. Now you understand, Sarfraz? It's very strange question, by the way. Please, everybody, highlight if you understand what I have delivered you people so far. If any confusion, I'm ready to repeat it. No problem. Planned value, the part of plan, the baseline, the lecture number 9 till lecture number 9, whatever we have covered, that was baseline. We have compiled the baseline. Now, out of that baseline, every week we are supposed to submit a progress. I'm just taking an example that week 5, we are just standing at week 5. We have to collect 3 day data: planned data, earned value data, and actual cost data. I'm just giving you the concept how planned data will be extracted from baseline. Is that clear? Everybody, please. I'm curious about it because if you are going to get confused over here, next two terminologies are more complicated for you people. If it is easy to understand, then next thing is like a sweet dish. 25.99% by the week 5, we are committed to deliver this much progress. Okay, so that is your planned value. Other name for planned value, simply you can call it PV, right? You can call it budgeted cost of work schedule, BCWS. There are multiple names. In Primavera P6, you can use schedule percent complete. Okay, schedule percent complete. Multiple names, 1, 2, 3. In PMP, they use it budgeted cost of work schedule, like what you have scheduled or planned. Okay, this is, and in Primavera P6, schedule percent complete. And if we talk about earned value, so earned value means work done on site area. And other name is budgeted cost of work performed as per PMP. In Primavera P6, it will be performance percent complete. There are 3 names: earned value, performance percent complete. You can add the column of performance percent complete, that will be representing earned value, and the PMP, as per PMP, that is budgeted cost of work performed. The same. And whole idea, what does mean by earned value? Work done on site area. People who have covered tracking session, they must know about this thing, that we are going to calculate progress. What is the formula of progress? The formula of progress, okay, is work done divided by total work for that activity. Okay, what is that one? See, if we are supposed to, over here, work done, like I can give you an example. Like in my site area, we have done by the end of week 5, 2200 cubic meter excavation, and total work is somehow like 25, like something like, I can just 10,670. This is quantity. Can somebody make it like division? Anybody, please. Work done divided by total work is going to give you percent complete. That is your progress. Percent complete. Percent complete. Please. Anybody? No, no, no. Percentage, my friend, 20.61. Okay. So that will be your 20.61%. Okay. You understand? So somehow this will be earned value. Now you understand, earned value is coming from site data. They are going to give you work done, daily progress report. And you see that by the end of week 5, I'm giving you an example, just considering an activity. When we talk about, I have covered this topic as well in tracking phase, that every single activity will be monitored. Their work done will be divided by the total work given in the BOQ for that activity, and the percent complete will be calculated. Okay, so that will be considered as a earned value. Do you understand? Earned value or progress are the same thing. Is that clear? What does mean by earned value? Please, if you have any confusion, Earned value is the amount of the task that is actually completed. It is also calculated, if you want to convert that percentage into money, you have to multiply with the project budgeted cost. There are two ways. Like the one way is to get your parameters in percentage. The way you understand, first, the everything was available in man hours or cost, and we convert these man hours into percentage. Now, if we need reverse, like from these percentages to this one, of course, like if it is 25.99%, and I want to know about that how much money. So of course I have to multiply this one with the everybody know about it. It's very simple. If I'm going to assume these man hours as cost, for example, see, because this much money are these many man hours. Is that clear? This is the reverse. 25.99%. This is percentage. And if I want to convert them, I have to multiply with total project value from where I have created these percentages. Is that clear? Please. Is that clear? First of all, you have to focus that what does mean by earned value, work done on site area, and that is representing the progress. Work done divided by total work. Everybody apart from Sarfraz, like Sarfraz, everybody should make me update in the chat box area. Did you understand earned value concept? That how to calculate earned value. Is that clear? Work done divided by total work. Okay. So here you can see, let me share with you. In first week, you took your progress overall, it is 7%. Then the next week, 5%. The next week, 6%, 2%, 1%. Because the format should be same. This is cumulative format. And here I have to make cumulative format for my earned value. 7, okay, 7. The next is going to be 12. Then 12 plus 6, 18. Then 18 plus 2 is 20. And then 21%. You got it? So how much I was supposed to deliver? How much? Please. Anybody? What was the planned value? Many people are getting confused. What is the planned value, my friend? What is the cumulative planned value? When I say cumulative planned value, I mean I'm taking all the project value. So what is the cumulative planned value? The cumulative planned value by the end of the week 5 is this one. And cumulative earned value is, because I don't want you people are sleeping, right? So that's why I'm going to engage you. 21%. So 21% is actually, and this is going to come from the site area. Remember that. There are sheets. I have already clear in my tracking phase. There are sheets, and you are going to take DPRs. You are going to take their percent completes. Their percent completes are going to multiply with the respective weightages, and overall project progress will be calculated. So 21%. By the end of week 5, we were supposed to deliver this much work, but we could only deliver this much work. This was our plan. This was what we achieved. Is that clear now? Is that clear? Okay. Thank you very much. It's 25.99% and actual cost. From where that actual cost is coming from? Actual cost is coming from the finance people, the cost engineers who are operations people, or project finance people who are going to take care how much money has been released or issued to do that work. Actually, just focus on the third terminology, to which we call actual cost. Okay, so actual cost is the third terminology, and the terminology in PMP like actual cost of work performed. So actual cost is the actual to date cost of the task. There is no any third parameter, only actual cost, right? There is no inside deep concept. Whatever you have spent on that work, actually, that will be added together. Like your company is going to tell you that we have spent this much money on labor, non-labor, material. Maybe you need reworking. Many works they need to rework. Initially that work was not done as per the quality, then you start reworking. Then there was extra material cost, overhead expenses. So how actually you have spent on that activity, that will be coming from the inside the company, cost engineers or finance people. This parameter is very hard to know. This is only available with few people. They are not going to share with, and usually the cost will be managed by the company top people. But right now you need to understand what does mean by actual cost. Actually, how much money you have spent on that work. Let me give you an example. You plan that I'm going to make a trip for 2 hours, short trip for 2 hours, and it will take $100. That is your thought. You got it. In this, you have added your food, your petrol, your diesel, something like that. But when you started this trip, you never know. There was a traffic on the way. It took more time. You did not plan that your tire will be punctured, or maybe you will be feeling more hungry, or you will be liking a new shirt on that trip, and you will buy that one as well. So maybe this $100, which was your plan, maybe gonna be like $150. So that is actual cost. You got my point. That is the difference between plan and actual. How much you have spent. You understand? So actual cost, there is no formula for actual cost. Only you are going to make add up all that cost which is actually released by week 15, or which is supposed to issue to the subcontractors, contractors, or designer for the services for the work done till week 5. Is that clear? So as of now, these are the percentages. So I'm going to share with you this sheet. Here we have converted, like I'm going to take in terms of, because we are going to see here is everything is given in percentages. But now we are going to share with you people the formulas. But in formulas, mathematics, everything should be on the uniformate. If this is given in percentage, this is also in percentage. Actual cost can't be on percentage basis. That will be available on the currency format. So we need to convert this planned value. We need to convert this earned value into currency format, and we need to actual cost is already in currency format. So I'm gonna see over here. By the week 5, by this data date, we were supposed to deliver 39,200 equivalent work done. This was our thought. We could only deliver 34,000, this much, and the actual cost to do this work is 35,650. You understand? The plan was to deliver work worth of 39,200, but we could only deliver work equivalent to the 34,000, and it took us to spend like 35,650. Now let me share with you few formulas over here. Like over here, you see $35,100, and let me share with you that KPI. What does mean by KPI? Key performance indicators. There is a dashboard in every project room. There will be a hanging dashboard where you are going to see these 4 parameters. There is schedule variance, there is cost variance, schedule performance index, and cost performance index. Initially, you are going to watch them and you are going to analyze that how easily they are going to convey you the information. Your project is safe, your project is in danger, your project is on risk, your project is going to produce the benefits. So let's talk about these parameters. So I'm going to share with you people over here. First of all, there is schedule variance. The formula for schedule variance is earned value minus planned value. That is the formula. So what is the earned value over here? See, this is my earned value, 34,000, minus 39,000. Okay. So if the answer or outcome is in negative, right? It means we are, just give me a moment. It should be text. Okay, negative. If the value is in negative. Okay. So it means we are behind the schedule. This is the trend. This much money. If the value is in positive, so it means we are going to be ahead of schedule. Just one. Ahead of schedule. Okay. Like we are saving our time. This is we are actually losing our time. This much work, this much money equivalent work we are lagging behind. So schedule variance, earned value minus planned value, that formula will be asked you in job interview, and either in Primera P6 or in Excel you are going to apply this formula to know about the project status from the perspective of time, that how much you are lagging. And what are the trends? If the outcome is negative, it means you are lagging behind. If the outcome is in positive, it means you are ahead of schedule. You are in safe zone. And the same way, if I'm gonna share with you SPI, these two terminologies, in this formula, we are only using these two terminologies. So we can use percentage as well as, because only these terminologies are being used here. Okay, you got my point? So the next thing is SPI, Schedule Performance Index. Okay, so the formula is earned value divided by planned value. Okay, so here earned value 34,000 divided by 39,200, and the formula is going to give you this much value. Let me round it off. So it is like 0.87. Now, what is the trend? If SPI value is gonna be greater, now let me share with you the trend over here. This is important thing. So the SPI value. Now, if the SPI value is 1, this is SPI trend. This is important thing. Now, this is very hard to achieve. Like if you say only 1, the formula is earned value divided by planned value. Whatever you have planned by the week 6, you are going to achieve exactly that thing. That is impossible. Either you are going to achieve more or less. That's okay. So 1 is very ideal. So if the value will be 0.95, 0.95, it means you are lagging behind. Yeah, you have the time in lecture number 5, we have concluded productivities like in 1 hour, I'm going to deliver 6 cubic meter. At that time, for every single activity, you have assumed that productivity to calculate the duration. You got my point? And at that time, you committed with the project that I'm going to deliver my 100%. That 100% is this one. But if the value of SPI is 0.95, it's not that much bad. But you are not delivering 100%. You are delivering 95%. You are utilizing your resources in the term of productivity, right? Our outcome is 95%. 5% you are losing. But that is okay because this is a reality. Okay. So if the value is 0.90, it means you are lagging, 10% overall your project. If the value is 0.85, it means you need to address your project. Like you are lagging behind 15%. And if the value is 0.80, it means there is a serious issue is going on. There is something is stopped on site area, which was planned, but it's not there. 0.80 is too much, right? You need to think about it. If the value is 0.75 or 70, it means you have to reschedule your project. That is a limit. Reschedule or start recovery plan. Okay, that is your recovery plan. If the value will be there, like I have told you in my schedule quality lecture number 9, I have delivered you this thing. Okay, there is a time when you are going to re-strategize your project. Your activities are going to get late. There is a negative load. Ultimately, that will be reflecting in your SPI as well. So this value, if 0.7, that is the threshold. You have to start compiling your recovery plan at this point. If the value is too low, you have to call your meeting and ask your senior management. Continuously you are in the discussion. What is happening on our project? Maybe there is some serious risk is going on. If the value is more than 1 point, Like it's fantastic. Like you are delivering more than what you committed, like 10% extra. If the value is 1.20, it's excellent. If the value is 1.3, it's something fishy. Like you have taken basis of estimates of duration wrong parameters. Like at in productivity, you have taken, like you could deliver in 1 hour 6 cubic meter, for example, but in for the calculation of duration you have taken the reference like 2 cubic meter, because in reality you can deliver this much, but you have taken this as a reference value. Now on site area you are delivering this one, and you have promised with the client this. So obviously you are performing very good in the site area, because these values will be taken as the references to calculate SPI. So this much good efficiency is not required. This is auto challenging. It is challenging your own schedule. Why this much good value? There should be a check and balance now. So within these ranges your project is manageable, controllable. If the value is beyond 0.80, there is a point you need to go for rescheduling. If the value is too much good, how can it, in other words, it means when you were planning, your plan is not promising. You have compiled your plan in very poor way. That is why the value is too much good. 0.13, you are delivering 30% extra. Your resources are so much, so it means there is a problem in the schedule. Maybe your schedule is you have used underrated productivities. You are delivering more than that. Okay, so there should be a difference a little bit, but not that much. So this is also a threshold of recovery schedule. It means if the value is showing 1.3, 1.4 is hypothetical schedule. You understand? So this is SPI is representing. Now, right now you can see 0.87. In this specific situation, you need to think about what is actually stopping your project progress. 13% less than what you promised as per your basis of estimates of duration. Your resources are not well deployed. You need to re-strategize internally, not by compile your again. No, you can take your decisions. Where is the problem going on? Maybe there are issues, there are approvals, there are not drawings are available. Due to that, maybe something is not happening. So you need to solve it out. You need to intimate your client and consultant and concerning parties, right? So that is SPI. And now we come along the cost part here. So we call CV, and the value formula is earned value minus actual cost. And if you can see over here, earned value, this one, minus this is your actual cost. So if the value is in negative, it means you are over budget. Okay. If the value is in negative, over budget. And if the value is in negative, it means you are under budget, saving. You are saving the money. So here we can take the decisions. If we are behind the schedule, our value is 0.90, 0.85, we can take the decision to optimize these values. But if in terms of cost, we are over budget, that is not tolerable. We need to make it in the business brackets, value brackets. You understand? So the other parameter is CPI. Same, the formula is earned value divided by actual cost. So here you can go by earned value divided by actual cost, and the value 0.95. What does it mean by? It means like on my project, I'm spending $1, but what I'm getting back. You understand? At the time of feasibility, there is cost benefit analysis. That cost benefit analysis is, saying that I'm good, as per my current situation, my current project progress, right? I'm spending $1, but I'm getting back 95 pennies or 95 cents equivalent work done, right? So it means I'm losing my 0.05 pennies. Is that clear? So CPI is never ever tolerable under 1. If the value like 1.2, 1.3, it means I'm spending like $1, but I'm getting work done equivalent to the $1.20 or pennies. Is that clear? Is that clear, please? So now just imagine in your project manager room, if some board is hanging on the wall and it is showing this information on what you are going to conclude. Oh my God, this is already lagging behind. There is some unproductivity going on, and cost wise, we are suffering too. In only one look, one look, you can know about the situation of project. If this thing and every project progress is given like this way, schedule variance, SPI, cost variance, CPI, every week, right? You can easily take the decisions how to make it as step by step. First you are going to go for 0.90, then you will go for 0.95, then your best, and meanwhile it is going to give you a thought provoking idea that why this is 0.87. I need to call upon my staff and ask them what is happening there, what is the issue, what is the risk, so we should solve it out. Is that clear? So that is how you are going to make it. Now let me, after understanding this KPI, four parameter, please let me know, is that clear? The concepts, formulas, conclusions, please. Is that clear? No, no, no. We can't convert actual cost into percentage. Abdul Wahab, we can't. That is actually money, actual money. Na? That will only available in money. Okay. Because for planned value and earned value, there is a percentage for 100%. For actual cost, there is no boundary. We can't predict that, how much money. Okay. So now let me share with you Primera P6 dashboard. Here, just give me, one time, like I should share one actual progress oriented project. And here we are. Just 1 minute. Okay. So just I'm gonna portray with you people that how to. So first of all, I have added one layout. I have to share with you people, and you can likewise you can add, like this is EVMS. I should open this one for you people, apply and see. Just add these columns one by one and save them as a layout. Like there is performance person complete. First of all, the same activity ID, name, BL1 start, BL1 finish, then duration, original duration. Either you can just see this is 209, this is 286. It is giving you actual duration, right? After tracking, after updating your project progress, the project was planned in these days, but now as per the current situation, it will be completing in these days, right? So this is your earned value. This is your planned value. This is your actual cost. SPI, CPI, SV, CV, just add these columns and get them on a single dashboard, and you can see that how these values are going to get you the idea, right? This is called PMS, Progress Measuring Sheet for Primera P6. The one PMS is available in Primera P6, which you can just prepare right after understanding of EVMS. It is not possible to just jump from lecture number 5 or 6 to directly EVMS. You have to, in the midway through, there is a tracking phase. You have to go through that one to understand each and everything. And this is P6 based PMS. In job interviews, they are going to ask you, very important thing. Do you know about PMS, Progress Measuring Sheet? And there are other PMS Excel based, right? But first of all, let me share with you the things how in Primera P6 you can just, over here, just activate, show on bottom, activity usage profile. Here I need to activity usage profile options. Okay, planned value, earned value, but I must share time scale live. Okay, see, that is how your planned value. See how these both values are going parallel to each other. See, this one is my data date, my schedule date, where I can see in Primer. In tracking, I have this is my data date, 30th July. Once I'm going to input all the data activity wise, within the status, under activity details, I will select here the data date, and then I will ask Primera P6 to update my schedule. So see, Primera, this is going to show that till this day, 30th of June, the data has been updated. Now this is your planned value, this is your earned value. Okay, and you were supposed to deliver this much, but you could deliver only this much. This, the gap is showing clearly how much you are lagging behind, right? So I have also shared in tracking phase, there are very smart formulas I have utilized. Must go give some time to those Excel sheets because they are tracking sheets. So this is our earned value management. In Primera P6 is going to do all these automatically. See, you have to add the columns. You need to understand how to update your project progress, right? And it is going to give you automatically the things. But behind the scenes, you should understand what does mean by planned value, earned value. Only in that situation you can play with the data. This is very important to understand. That is why I explain step by step how planned value will be concluded, how earned value will be taken, and how actual cost. What does mean by actual cost? What are the formulas? What are their trends? To add these things over here, like performance percent complete, schedule percent complete, is not. You just need to grip on how to track your project progress, right? After that, this is important. And right after this session, I just announce here, if you are just, let me share with you this important thing, that this is your monitoring and control. After this, there is only a closing phase, that is EOT delay analysis. That is a separate thing. Okay, but you're, as a fresher, let me now give you proper guidelines. As a fresher, if you are going to cover only planning phase, like, planning phase means 9 lectures, you are able to prepare that baseline schedule. That is more than enough, but do it by yourself once and add all those things as a real projects in your resume. I'm also going to share with you the career session in which I have highlighted how to prepare your ATS resume as a planning engineer, and I'm also going to provide you that template as well. But if you're a mid-career level engineer, like you have 3 to 4 years of experience and you are going to add merge previous experience, so then planning and your tracking at the same time, earned value management, both are very, very important. So don't miss any single thing. That lecture I have delivered today is actually the last thing in our planning and control. Everything is covered there. First planning, then tracking, and during tracking, there is EVMS. You need to understand. Tracking is done, you are updating your project progress. Meanwhile, you have to apply EVMS, their methodologies, their parameters, how to track your project progress, how to explain planned value, earned value, SPI, CPI, and each and everything. Okay, till EVMS. For mid-career planning engineers, I want to highlight, my friends, important thing, there are 3 topics. First, CPM for everybody. Baseline schedule, submission, like there are many other topics, how to create baseline, what are the different documents in the baseline, quality of the baseline, crashing, S curves, right? And then EVMS, right? And then there are favorite, I will be sharing planning engineering job interview sessions as well. And then there are contract things you have to add for job interview, right? So these are the important things. And once step, don't jump, don't make shortcuts. If you want to get grip on EVMS, you have to go through tracking, right? So cover them up first. EVMS. Right after this session, EVMS, there are many bonus things are ready for you people. Like during tracking, how to make your recovery schedule. That is the most important thing. Somewhere in the execution, you are detracked, you are slip off, your project progress is too much low. You need to recover your schedule. You need to, there are many things you have to do. That is bonus session is available. It will be, but only beneficial once you are done with EVMS. Then along with that, PMS, multiple Gulf region PMS sheets are available with me. Like in Gulf region, there is a building construction project PMS on Excel. There is oil and gas project PMS on Excel, but only beneficial once you are getting done with today's session. You understand what I mean? And then, the PMS are multiple sheets. And then there are multiple templates available on the, you will be added. I think, I don't know exactly the status you are added or not. Career with Loka. This is the platform. You will add app on your mobile. You can access to this platform via your laptop or system. You will be given a link via your email, and you can access to this platform lifetime, where I have added all my career sessions in detailed way. There are documents, everything is there. There are templates, okay, case studies are there. And every week, believe me, every week I am working new research on new templates. So every week I'm supposed to upload one new template, one new case study, one new career coaching video. Anything can be there. So for lifetime, just imagine, today is 15th of December 2025. Just imagine after 1 year, 15 December 2026, how many templates, how many things every week would be uploaded there. Just imagine that value. So that's all for today. I request you people, in case my team is going to approach you to get the feedback, just cooperate with them. Whatever kind of you want to give the feedback about this training, but you're gonna be the part of the family of Career with Vakas on this platform, and just ready. But only thing I need from you people is the consistency. Keep working. I will be uploading, yeah, and there in my community you can highlight question answers as well, right? And even though I will be actively participation in the question and answers only for next 2 months. Why for next 2 months? Many people are considering it. Okay, for question answers, maybe after 6 months we will be starting our train. No, no. Right now, just to create urgency, I will be actively participating in question and answers for next 2 months, because that is something like a you can say urgency, right? So that you can take some time urgently and complete all of these things. Don't make linger on, like it should linger on in 2026 December as well, right? In case you need to revise this session in live mode, you can ask my team. They can add you in my next upcoming session as well. That is also a facility available. Okay, so that's all, and thank you very much for your time. Yes, yes, MEP. Naim Makhzoom, my team is going to add you. There are MEP projects. Yes, yes, yes. Sharik, and more important thing, my certificate is now PMI recognized. You can add this certificate on PMI website and get PDFs. This is my simple document certificate is also PMI certified, and the exam is depends on you. How quick you are, you can contact with my team. They can provide you that demo session about that exam, and then you can sign up there and attempt that exam, and you can pass that one. And all the things, bonuses I have shared with the people about that time, that are available on Career with Bakas. I need your reviews. If you need any specific question, you can throw that question in WhatsApp. I will be there. Okay. So I need. Okay, Naim Makhzoom, confused. What kind of confusion is there? Please ask in the WhatsApp group. Okay, I'll be there. Don't worry. Whatever your question is there, just mention. No, no problem. You know, I know that right after this training, one simple practice is gonna help you to clarify the things. In first attempt, you might get only 50% of the concepts because you are slow, you are memorizing the definitions, process, meanwhile working on primer. Second time, you will be more 120 kilometer per hour, right? Third time, 180 kilometer, something like that. And you are picking more concepts. That's why revision is that much important. Yes, yes, reporting dashboards will be there. Okay, guys, my team is going to contact with you, cooperate with them, give them feedback on Facebook, on LinkedIn. They will provide you the links. And if you are available for Zoom video, one to one, and moreover, I want majority of you people to get success in job interviews, that kind of thing. So for that, if you have any job interview, if you have any problem in your resume, I'm going to share with you the modules, and apart from that, I will be available to discuss with you anything if you need, right? So I need you people to get succeed in your this attempt. Thank you very much, guys, for your time, for your dedication, and all those people who are watching this recording sessions, please stay alert. Everything is there. Make yourself as a planning engineer. Everything is now in your hands. The only thing is missing your participation, your dedication, your passion, and your efforts. Please be consistent. every day. Just give 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. If you are too much busy, just give 10 minutes. If you are not that much busy, give like 30 minutes every day. After 60 days, I bet with you people. If you are going to give 15 to 30 minutes every days, after 60 days, you will be able to pass professional planning engineer job interview. That is my guarantee. You got it? Thank you very much for your time. See you as a success story. Thank you very much.